It's the morning drive. This is Mirror Business FM. My name's Tim Elliott, and we're talking to Jacek Ziomek from XMotors. Once again, joins us. Everything okay?
Almost.
Almost okay. I know. Do you know what? It's been a morning this morning. We were talking to a tech expert half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Couldn't join because he'd had a slow puncture, driven over a nail or something. So his car tire was flat.
Okay.
So we talked to him over Zoom. Then you message and say, "I've had a problem," and you send a picture of the rear bumper on your car. Somebody's driven into the back of you.
It was my mistake. Why?
Because you stopped at a traffic light.
Yeah, no, I should ignore the red light, okay, jump on it, and then nothing should happen. In the worst scenario, maybe a few black points and a fine.
Yeah.
But it's a choice. A few black points and a small fine versus repair cost in my friend's garage.
Mm-hmm.
Because immediately I stopped next to the police car and asked them, guys, I had a problem like this guy that just escaped because he escaped.
Yeah.
And they checked the hero license plate and me, my dear, the car is expired. Registration is expired, so probably the insurance as well. So
it's not a good situation, is it? But the thing is, the good thing, you're okay. So that's the important thing. You're fine.
wasn't rollover, so
It wasn't. It was. You're fine. Okay. I have a feeling even if you had a rollover accident, you would have come anyway. You'd have turned up. You'd have battled on. Yeah, check.
We set on this time today, so
I know. I don't dare deviate from the timing.
maybe nuclear explosion could stop it, but
Well, you never know, I suppose. I had a lot to talk
my
to you about
friend was
today,
working in the nuclear power plant here, okay?
Okay.
And he told me, if you will see something there from the side of Abu Dhabi, the blast, just escape.
Which has not happened, I should tell you.
Shouldn't, it will never happen.
No, of course it won't. So last week, we were talking about a number of things. Some Instagram reels went up, and here's one reaction to something that you put forward. One man's view has no credibility. I wonder why Lexus outsells VW in the USA. That's a response from Zaria Photographic on Instagram. What do
The problem is if you judging the automotive market by the sales, it's not a proper view. We're talking here about the expensive cars, luxury cars, right? So
aesthetics are important. The look is...
yes, but okay.
Build is a thing.
In this matter, we can say some Chinese brand is the best car in the world because the sales is huge.
By numbers, you can say that. Yeah, okay.
So it's not an argue.
Do you know what? I agree with you, and I mean I take the point there, and then it's just this was from an Instagram reel. So this person says, "Clickbait. One man's view doesn't mean anything." Well, one man is entitled to an opinion. Would be my argument. First of all,
also, it's only my personal opinion.
No, I know
Nothing
that.
else.
I realise that. No, that's cool. And then somebody else says, Mitar Zamaj said, "What's the dumbest joke I ever heard in my life? Why did you laugh?" I think that's directed at me. I can't remember the joke, but it must have been funny. Otherwise, I wouldn't have laughed. But there you go. Reaction for you from Instagram there. But I take your point. So, stories today, Jacek, that I wanted to bring up with you.
The one is important.
Which one is the most important one out of all of them?
The interior of a new Ferrari.
the inside of the new Ferrari. Well, it's an interesting story.
Now we know the name.
The Luce.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite right. Designed by Jony Ive, so they're calling it the Apple of cars.
Did you have a while to take a closer look at that?
I had a good look at it, yeah. And
Beautiful. It's really beautiful, uncomparable to the ugly look of interior of the last models, which is...
yeah, a change for sure. I got to be honest with you, I was slightly underwhelmed. I wasn't that excited by it.
Really?
Only because, no, I mean, do you know what I think? It's very well thought through. It's beautifully laid out. I like the fact that there are lots of buttons that you can, toggle switches and that kind of thing.
Yes.
They've thought about that. So it's very tactile. You know that thing when you get in a car and your connection with the car is the steering wheel, really. And when you hold the wheel, if you like the steering wheel, and that's kind of important when you drive a car. Because obviously you have to drive the car.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So it's
Yes.
the tactile things. It's the things you touch, the things you have to move. That's
Okay,
important.
okay.
Rather than just being, touch screens. Touch screens, I'm a bit, I don't like that. But I wasn't super excited. Why were
I
you
was
so excited?
excited about it's fresh, it's new,
Okay.
it's different.
Okay.
It's not copy paste from anyone, I think.
So it's original in design
Yes.
terms, right? Okay. Well, that's Jony Ive. That's the ex-Apple guy, isn't it? I mean, there's genius and
We have a new
man,
iPhone
I suppose.
right now.
Yeah, quite right. I mean, that's the thing. What else strikes you about the car?
It's
'Cause this
something
is-
like iPhone 10 years ago,
right. Okay.
something like that.
So when you put that into cars and the amount of tech in cars,
Yeah.
then it does create something new. This is the new all-electric Ferrari, which
Okay.
the ex-Apple design chief Jony Ive has been behind designing. Obviously, we can't show any pictures at the moment, but it's just something that I wanted to talk to you about because we're starting to see pictures, and it's kind of precision sort of engineering with physical controls, with digital displays. It's a real mix of how minimalist Jony Ive is. Nothing's there that's not necessary. It's not cluttered. It looks very clean,
But it
super
shows
high-tech.
that still using the displays, you can make something interesting, not boring.
You couldn't accuse it of being boring. That's true, but I just wasn't as excited.
Let's say the last Land Cruiser, okay? Since 2025, it has a full digital dashboard, right? But the 2024 was the last one with the analog Tahoe, okay?
Okay,
In my opinion, the old one is much better.
really?
Yeah, of course.
Is that because you look through?
Maybe for the Nintendo generation is different, but
You're not Nintendo generation. But is that because you're old school and you're used to something, or because you just think it works better for you?
it's like let's say a good watch, not expensive watch, but good watch versus Apple Watch.
Okay. No,
Okay.
I see what you mean. I
It's
see what you mean.
useful, but
Yeah.
not so beautiful, right?
Fair. So you think that the Ferrari Luce is how will it do with people? How do you anticipate response? What do you think people are? Doesn't matter at all.
It doesn't matter because it's
it's
because it's Ferrari. It's new. It's something fresh, so it doesn't matter.
What's
They will
that?
sell out everything. I think already the people are calling them asking for the availability
Really?
for sure.
I would say that's probably true. It's their first souped-up electric hypercar. Nice-looking vehicle, has to be said. But I like the layout of it. I just wasn't. I was a bit.
I thought the most important thing is the opinion of Max Verstappen regarding the new regulations for Formula One.
This is quite an interesting story, but I want to ask you first about Rolls-Royce because I said to you, I think it was last week or the week before. So if I said luxury car, what's the first car that comes into your mind?
Rolls-Royce.
Is the first thing that comes into your mind. They've just opened a second showroom at City Walk. I just think it's interesting that the demand is there still.
Yeah, I drove
extreme
last week. I
demand.
drove my friend's Spectre.
Right.
It's an amazing car, really.
Really?
Whatever-
What's different about driving it? Because you drive lots of nice cars.
It makes me calm.
Really.
So it's my opinion. Maybe I'm not the proper person to judge it, but for me it's just a beautiful car. If you just need a car, want to have it maximum luxury inside, there is no other choice. Whatever you say. And the big brother is still there. I mean the BMW behind, which controlling their quality. and
Right.
everything.
Okay. So still the mark. I mean, it's just. I mean, there's really not much in the story other than it's a new
I spoke
showroom.
with one.
You can
one
personalize.
I met yesterday the person who's deeply involved in the motorsport and the cars, and he has a Phantom. Okay,
Yeah.
he told me the only thing which bothers me is it behind there is a BMW. I told him it's a advantage because it's your Phantom is street drivable.
You make a good point. Well, look, it's just more evidence of Rolls-Royce's Middle
And
East
they
operations.
did a good job, you know. We have a competition from Mercedes and their Maybach, right?
Yeah.
They didn't split it in a significant way like BMW did with a BMW and Rolls-Royce, right? If you don't know, many people don't even think that's the BMW behind the Rolls-Royce if they are not in the automotive world, right? In a Maybach, you know, it's a Mercedes, just slightly modified.
Okay. How much? So Maybach is just Mercedes luxury brand,
Yeah.
right? That's what it is. So the factories
But
are.
it's improperly done, in my opinion. Even the Lexus and the Toyota split the brands, right? So sometimes the cars are not similar. In this case, S-Class and the Maybach S-Class is the same car, different badge, slightly different, not slightly, it's different interior, right? More luxurious, but nothing else.
Okay. Are you a fan of Maybachs?
No?
Why are you not a fan of the Maybach? Are you a fan of
Because I
Mercedes?
prefer their brand called AMG.
Oh, okay. So you would rather kind of the slightly souped up version, the tinkered with version, if you like, rather than the nice saloon.
Maybe
Chauffeur-driven
maybe I
kind
need
of thing.
another 10, 15 years of existence at this world.
Well, the way you're going on the roads, you may not get that much. Stopping at traffic lights and all that stuff that you do. So look, Formula One stories. A couple of Formula One stories. I was looking at this. You always bring Formula One. I don't really follow Formula One very much at all. But there's another dispute over engine compression ratios.
Yes.
This was a controversy that was supposedly settled. It was done and dusted, but it's back.
The problem is the engines were approved. Okay.
Yes, right.
So everything is ready to start the season.
And this is Mercedes power
The
unit.
tests are going on. Okay.
Okay.
So now the other teams are complaining against the Mercedes solution in the engine and pushing the FIA to investigate everything. I think it's too late. Red Bull with the Ford, they were trying to copy this solution, but finally they failed and they complained against the Mercedes as well. We'll see.
Right, so they feel it's an unfair advantage because they weren't able to get it done in time. Is that what it is? Kind of.
I think Australia will tell us the truth.
Okay, well, we'll see, no doubt. Okay, so what's happening now is the Red Bull, Ford powertrains join Ferrari, Honda, Audi, and they're challenging the legality of this Mercedes approach, this engine compression approach. Right, I've got you. Okay, so what?
I think I know how they did it. It's very tricky. And if it works like I think, because there is no clear explanation, but by the engine technologies and possible solution, there is only one way. To change the material, they did some parts of the engine, which are changing its, let's say, capacity. I don't know. Changing its dimensions during the height when the temperatures are high. It works like this.
What, through ceramic coating or something?
No.
Nothing like that. No.
By the material used to produce some internal parts of the engine.
Okay. All right. So what's likely to happen then? Will it seems like it's too late, you're saying. So
It's not too light. It's not too light. It's not about the lightness.
No, too late. I mean, is it too late to change?
Okay, too late. Yeah,
so Mercedes will be able to use this tech, if you like, for this season. But does it mean that there will be a change again?
They're talking about adding the special sensors inside the combustion
I've read that,
chamber,
yeah.
but we'll see.
Fuel energy limits as well as other things.
If Mercedes fails in Australia, it automatically stops.
Okay. What else about F1? I know tickets
two
are on sale from
important
Abu Dhabi.
news.
Okay, what's the other one? Was this important news? I mean, this seems to be a big story to me.
I told you, and the more important news is Max Verstappen complain about driving these new cars. They are not so exciting like before. There's no fun from driving these cars. It's now the strategy managed by AI.
Oh, really? So, what, does he just have to point
They
it?
cannot flat out, okay?
Right.
To get a maximum efficiency. That's strange, right? Sounds strange.
Well, you would have thought it's the driver's kind of pitting his wits against the engine. That was always how driving was in racing, wasn't
Before,
it? Before.
you're flatting out at the straights, right?
Yes.
Now it's a kind of strategy because you're interfering with the electric part of the powertrain.
Okay.
It works different and in different scenarios, and you're getting the power from the braking for the rising up the power of the powertrain. So it's tricky, really. We'll see how it will go, but I understand what he wants to say.
So he just thinks it's not as will it not be as exciting
But
to
the problem
watch?
is if the one of the best drivers
Yeah.
telling like this, it means I'm bored. Maybe I don't want to drive in a Formula One, but it should work in a different way. Formula One should bring the best drivers into it, right?
Yeah, okay. Is he looking for a way out, or is he just being, Max Verstappen is a very kind of direct, very honest guy. He just tells it like it is, as far as I can see.
Yeah.
He's, that seems to be his style. Is he looking for a way out, or is he just telling the
something
truth?
similar said Lewis, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. He said similar. It's not exciting.
And if it's not exciting for the drivers, how exciting is it going to be to watch? Will that change? Will it change as a spectacle
Okay.
when you're there on in a circuit watching?
Are they drivers or workers?
It's a good point. I mean, I can't profess any knowledge
It's
of
funny
Formula One.
because if you want to feel how useless you are, think about the rain tires in the Formula One. They're stopping the race when the rain's coming.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, that's true. That's always struck me as a bit odd. Okay.
And the ticket master has a ticket for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix already.
Yeah, well, that was the other story I was going to ask
Yeah,
you about, because you sent that through this morning. So have you bought your tickets yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're such a Formula
I bought the
One
false
guy.
tickets 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, you said. Yeah. Not good. Not this year, though.
So this year I just bought it and forgot.
What do you expect this year, Jacek? Look, you follow Formula One closely. It's a passion of yours, right? So what do you expect to see
Nobody will
this year?
tell you. Nobody will tell you. Nobody will tell you what will happen.
No, but no, you can't predict what's. But what
After
would
the
you
new regulations,
expect to
everything is
happen?
unexpected.
Oh, okay, okay. No word at all. Really depends on that first race, Australia, and then we'll know.
Yeah.
Separating
Because,
the men from the boys, kind of thing.
And the testing, it's a game. It's a game because the teams are trying to not to show their potential.
Oh, it's keeping things secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Australia, we will know. What else
Beginning
was I
of
going to
March.
bring up with you? In what, sorry?
Beginning of March.
Beginning of March, okay. Here's an interesting story. You sent. Did you send this or did I send this to you? You sent this to me. And this is China's FAW group with their new battery. Lithium-rich manganese semi-solid state batteries.
That's interesting, not about this battery, but just kind of trend with the batteries. Because last week I heard similar situation with the batteries in the mobiles. The Chinese brands are giving you option with the almost solid-state batteries, high capacity. But if you remember the story with the Samsung Note 7 or 8, remember?
I remember the story well, yeah.
So now is it chasing the capacity and speed of charging.
Yeah.
But nobody knows how it will affect the safety, the real safety. We heard many times about the burning electric cars, right?
We have.
But
you see,
in this way, it's serious. Before it was just nothing important, I think.
Okay. We don't know anything about the heat energy dissipation, which I think was the problem with the Samsung Note back in the day.
Yeah.
But what's interesting is the possibility here, because this is a new cell, according to the FAW group, and it has an energy density exceeding 500 WH per kilo, so watt hours per kilo, I guess that is. So the full battery pack has a capacity of 142 kilowatt hours. that means potentially 1,000 kilometers in range, which is,
And 10 minutes charging.
and really fast, exactly, super fast charging. So literally,
It makes the EV works like a petrol car.
it is, and it's literally
Diesel.
cheaper,
Yeah.
cheaper again.
Not cheaper, but the 1,000 kilometers range.
Well, yeah. So if you pull into the charging station, by the time you've plugged in, got your cup of coffee, in theory, pretty much your car is fully charged for another 1,000 kilometers. It is literally like filling up, or close to that. I mean, not quite, but the problem is you can't, commercial use, scaling this for production use is still not easy. It's still quite expensive.
It's a question of 2-3 years, I think.
Is it that short?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The way tech goes, you're probably right. The other thing was, and this is again Chinese cars, banning hidden car door handles. Did you see this story? This is pretty serious. So that this is happening. It's come from the US and China, and it follows a US investigation into a Tesla. It was a Model 3 where the emergency
It started with
releases
the Tesla.
started with the Tesla, but it's happened.
So
a few
they said,
times in
okay,
China.
let's do it the same way, but electric.
Yes. Exactly right. So new regulations, all vehicle models have to comply by January next year, and existing approved models have to meet the standards 2 years after that, so that you have to be kind of retrofitted as well, to make sure that doors can be opened after a crash, no innovative, intricate designs anymore. You have to actually be able to pull something to get out for safety reasons. That's a good thing, surely.
But you have solutions like Porsche is using in Taycan.
Mm-hmm.
You have flat handles, electric ones.
Yep.
They are opening a little bit, okay?
Yes.
But still, it's possible to open the door without the electric power.
Okay. So
there is a solution.
Moving forward, it'll be something like that.
It shows those guys thinks proper way.
That's got to be a bonus, hasn't it? Really, I think. Look, I think that's every story so far. We've been through everything, and we'll see in March in Australia exactly what's happening Formula One wise. Always like talking to you. Jacek Ziomek is from XMotors. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. This is Mirror Business FM.